Trying to get as much done as possible every time you have a chance to work on your creative project? If so, stick with me for the next 6 minutes, and I'm going to walk you through how that actually makes it harder for you to get your work done. And I'll also walk through the 3 core capabilities that help you get your best work done as fast as possible without falling into the trap of more faster. And as a bonus, if you want a copy of this visual model I'm going to walk you through, so you have a reminder of those 3 core capabilities, drop Go Deep below and I'll DM it to you. My name is Christine Karen. I'm the founder of Good Jelly. And for more than 30 years, I've been helping people get their best work done as fast as possible without sacrificing themselves in the process. So, traditional productivity promises more faster. Let's look at how that actually plays out. If we think of this in context of an iceberg, the issue with more faster becomes clearer because more faster sits at the tip of the iceberg. And that's a fairly shallow way to think about engaging with your creative work. Unfortunately, that is what traditional productivity approaches teach us to focus on: more faster. And this is even a more acute problem in the time of AI. Because at this point, we all know if our only focus, our only goal is more faster, well, then we can just put a prompt into AI and in a very short amount of time have a generated piece of work or piece of music or an entire book. But I'm guessing if you're listening to this particular video, that's not how you want to engage with your creative work, and that's not your goal, just more faster, throwing any old creative work over the fence. You want to go deeper. And your goal is to get your best work done as fast as possible. And those are 2 very different goals. So the question is, what moves someone from this more faster approach? What has to change to get them down into getting their best work done as fast as possible? And the first capability is what I call path clarity. And this is you being confident in what's your next step on a day-to-day basis and on a big picture basis. And that comes from you making decisions based on real data and from your own creative authority. The second capability is called progress durability. This is progress with staying power. It doesn't always mean nonstop, incessant progress, but progress that is durable in context of your life with your creative strengths, with the craft skills you're working to build, so you have a steady way of making progress that you can rely on. And the third capability is called a sticky why. Now, anyone who wants to make a meaningful impact with their creative work has a strong why. The reason why you've set off on the creative adventure in the first place, the impact you want to make by getting your work out into the world and into the hands of your readers or your followers or your fans, to impact their life and to make a difference with your creative work. And so, of course, it makes sense when the journey gets hard that people say, remember your why. That's very motivational. But it's also more of a directive. It doesn't really explain how to do that. So I look at this in your why more structurally. And what I've found is that often the way traditional productivity approaches make us work, often out of alignment with ourselves, that makes it harder for us to stay connected to our why. So a sticky why is about having a way of working and engaging with your creative work that actually boosts your commitment to your why. It actually makes it stickier. And when you have path clarity, progress durability, and a sticky why, that allows you to shift out of this old traditional more faster productivity approach. So we stop doing this and we're able to move into a way of working that helps us get our best work done as fast as possible. And remember, if you want a copy of this model that I just walked through, so you have a reminder of the capabilities that will help you move from more faster to getting your best work done as fast as possible, just drop go deep below and I'll DM it to you.